Okay, it's Saturday, so no need to search for any embassy emails. So, straight to the grocery thing. Okay, I just got another lotion thing. I was trying to find a bigger container, but apparently the one I went for was not for hands. I don't know. So I asked the store clerk that was kind of hovering in the area after making sure she wasn't going to get offended if I said something in English. So I just said English and let it go from there. Apparently, well, she picked this one out, so that's fine. And that one is $5.70. As long as I get from the cheaper side of it, I'm good. And what I had purchased previously was $6.30. This one is $5.70, which is $1.40. So $1.40 for more hand cream, definitely needed. Yeah, that's it. What else we got here? And I had started out going to get my coffee, right? And bananas from Sass, because they tend to have bananas that are still edible, and they also tend to have my coffee. They had the bananas, but not my coffee. At least not the strong kind. So I just ended up going for the coffee. Just that? Yeah, 8 packs at $70. So what is that? $11.30. $2.70 for 8 packs of my. Oh, that's not right. Wait a minute. No, I went to the other place for that. Hold on. The bean place. I ended up going there because, yeah, like I said, Sass didn't have my coffee. I got, yeah, because Sass sure as heck isn't selling it for 70 drums. That's for darn sure. Okay, so that came out to $5.60. Well, let's see, 70 is 17 cents for each pack. You know Sass isn't selling it for that. That's for darn sure. So I think that's the cheapest place where I can get my my owls. The strong thing for 70, which is 70 cents. I got 8 packs of those. And yeah, I want to keep them one thing. So let's see, it's just disappearing left and right. Oh, and I also got a sandwich this time. The pizza bread thingy that I said if it looks half as good, if it tastes half as good as it looks, I'm in trouble. Slightly less than half as good as it looks. So I'm not in trouble, and I have something I can kind of mix it up a bit. So that was actually pretty good. So instead of the pizza, I went for the sandwich this time. Certainly not a Dagwood sandwich, I can tell you that. Barely anything in there, but there is something in there. There's a piece of meat. I don't know what that is, maybe ham, cheese, and a strip of lettuce. Definitely not a Dagwood, so I'm hoping the bread is at least fresh. Anyway, that one was $5.70. So $5.70. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. $5.70. $1.40. So $1.40 for the definitely not Dagwood sandwich. 17 cents a pack for my coffees. I put 2 packs into a water bottle that's like 2/3 full. I gotta add a little bit more water in that thing. I'll put 2 packs of that. And what was the remaining thing? The only thing in SAS that I got were the bananas. And that came out to $750.36. What was that? 750.36. 750.36. That comes out to $1.84 for 5 standard size bananas, so not bad. Okay, so that's a little grocery thing. Grocery run. Yeah, I started, and I'm saying started, chapter 3, because chapter 3 is going to be a bit tricky. Because if I... Well, let me show you how I left it. Hold on. Yeah, well, not that one. I try to back it up on the notepad, but it scrunched everything together, so that didn't. I had to back it up on the Libre, that free word processing thing, LibreOffice thing, doc. Okay, and the word count was only 550, which is, I'm getting to that point later. Okay, I left it off at, for those just looking for an outline of the major points, to look for when throwing together your initial trifecta, feel free to skip this section. For those currently dealing with their own commuting issues and looking for new ideas of how to tackle this situation, read on. Alright, so I kind of, I covered most of the information as far as how it applies to selecting your trifecta, but I didn't go on beyond that point. Yeah, and the word count was only 550 today. And yeah, that took about an hour, but kind of left me thinking that this is going to end up being not so much a booklet as a pamphlet. Which explains the thumbnail. Yeah, I know I said I was going to put Asimov in there. Because, I mean, good Lord, guy wrote, what, over 500 books? Talk about churning it out. But, yeah. No, it's coming out more of a Thomas Paine kind of thing now, right? So,
This, the light comes like this, but there the light is like this.
So I'm still not quite sure how this thing's going to work itself out, as far as what kind of manuscript this is going to be. But, yeah. After doing the thing yesterday, the Dickens thing, and I realized, good Lord. Did I read any books as I was growing up? Yeah, I did, but not like the previous generation before me, that's for darn sure. Yeah, it's definitely, we're definitely going into different media, right? Different formats. Which is why most of my Dickens material was non-book form. And actually, if I cannot include audio, we're talking. I mean, I think I've read more books out of following the Preppy Handbook reading list than I ever did trying to follow a school's recommended reading list. You know that? So that kind of tells you where we're going. So I read a lot of Fitzgerald. Unbelievable, what a culture. Anyway, read Catcher in the Rye. I'm trying to remember, is that where Thomas Hardy came in? Because I know I read The Mayor of Castor Bridge, but not Tess of the Dubervilles. Saw the movie, didn't think much of it. I didn't go in for those kind of scandalous movies. It did nothing for me. What can I tell you? So, I don't know. Is that a schoolboy fantasy kind of thing happening? Oh, incredible. Okay, yeah, well, you know what? I had my own issues. I didn't need to deal with all that nonsense. So, yeah, it's, I think I've hit free-for-all category at this moment. I'm going to throw all the stuff I came up with last night trying to figure out what exactly did I read when I was growing up. I don't know. But it's going to be quite a hodgepodge now. So, yeah, I'm going to put a few links in there, see where this gets to. But we're going way beyond book formats now, I can tell you that much. Inspiration, huh? Well, you got to keep it real, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. How is that inspiration, you know? So it can be as pretentious or as pompous as you want to try to pretend to be, but I ain't going to do nothing for your motivation, so. Okay, so I'm keeping it real, not for anyone else's sake, just for my own. So, self-interest rules again. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to put a bunch of links in there, but don't be surprised if most of them aren't even books. That's the way the cookie crumbles, boys and girls. Technology, what do you want? You got to move along with the times. Alrighty then. It is 1:36 p.m. July 16th. Yeah, it's a parade here, boys and girls. What do you want from me? July 16th, 2022. Yerevan, Armenia. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you later. Take care.